Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's do today's recap. It is the 8th of September. We are getting enthused about the volume going to start picking up here in the markets, so we should be getting some more opportunities as September goes on into October and November and so on and so forth. But let's see what's going on right now. Here we got oil up. Oil has had a nice little pop to the downside last week. This big down day. What was so nice about that day is the fact that it sold off and it actually had increased volume. So we had a little volume spike plus a big sell-off that was kind of reassuring, being that we are a little bit bearish here on the crude oil market. Let's go ahead and forward track to what happened after that. We had a nice little pop up, not on high volume, just a nice little pop up the following day. And so we had a volume spike down day, and then we had a slow grind back to the upside. So we were still optimistic about this market selling off, and that's the way we've been trading it in the live trading room. So I'm still bearish on oil, even though we've had a late kind of afternoon little pop here. If you look at the 5-minute chart, we had a little pop here in oil. We haven't really popped above anything major. We basically just came up and we've tested some of these lows from last week, and I'm looking for it to possibly start to roll back over and then sell back off, because if you look here, we have lots and lots of room before we test any type of support. We came right up, bounced off resistance, and are rolling over, and we have lots of room here before we have any type of support. So I am looking for further downside opportunities here with the crude. Let's take a look here at the stock index futures. This is the S&P. Kind of a whipsaw day in the S&P, guys. Volatility was a little bit all over the board here. It was down, it was up, it was down, it was up, and really gave us no clear indication whether we wanted to go higher, lower, or what in the world this thing actually wanted to do. Not sure, but as of right now, we have the Dow, which is going to close pretty much flat. We have the NASDAQ, which is strong, up about 8 points. We have the Russell, which is basically as flat as it can get. And then we have the S&P down about 5 points. So what in the world is going to happen? Well, I don't really know. I'm going to stay somewhat neutral until we either get a break to the upside or a break to the downside, any of the stock index futures. And what's going to be more important than that is the fact that they're correlated. So if we start to break to the upside and show new highs, I want all the stock index futures to start to break out of their sideways range and push higher. If that's the case, I will get aggressively long. Same exact thing to the short side. If they all decide to increase in volume and break to the downside, I will get aggressively short. But as of right now, as long as we keep on trading in this sideways fashion, these spikes intraday, we're getting spikes up, reversing all the way back down, spiking back up, reversing all the way back down, spiking up, reversing down, and we're getting a lot of this from an intraday perspective. So that's all caused from us just simply being in a neutral market. The bulls and the bears are kind of fighting it out right here, battling back and forth. And like I say, whenever we see a break, if we see a break in one market, well, that's something. But if we can get all four markets correlated, the S&P, the Dow, the Russell, and the NASDAQ all correlated, breaking at at this relatively the same time, I will be aggressively going with whichever way they decide to break. But as of right now, I'm going to continue to pay close attention to them previous day's highs, previous day's lows, and I'm going to use them as support or resistance trading intraday moving forward until we get a break here. Whether it be a break to the upside or a break to the downside, we don't really care from an intraday perspective, but as of right now, I am completely market neutral. So I will be kind of just looking to pick my little scalps intraday until we get a break, and then once we break, we have momentum one direction or another, then I can look for a little bit bigger targets. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good afternoon.